When we started trading, it was myself and a guy called Michael who set the business up. We were in a very small office, just the two of us, which was challenging. But since then we've grown, and we now ended up with 3 offices across the southeast, with plans to open another 2 in the next 12 to 18 months. We have a good team of consultants, we have a good team of resources who all work closely together, and we've enjoyed a good recruitment campaign recently where we brought in another half dozen new consultants who are settling in very well. It needs somebody that is going to take it seriously as a career. I think there's a lot of people that come into it purely for the financial gain, which, you know, let's face it, it can be a lucrative career. Or there's people that come in because it's a sales job. So I think it needs a mix of everything. I think it needs somebody that is passionate about working in recruitment, an individual that is hungry for success, but also wants to nurture the relationships rather than be in it for a quick buck. A lot of our candidates come from referrals and also from where there may have been a client and they liked our service on that side, so they come to us when they're looking for their next role. I think one of the things is that we take the time to understand what their requirements are and then look to find their ideal role. We're not there just to make a fee, because at the end of the day, if we place a financial controller into a new position, they will have a team. And if we provide a good service, then hopefully they'll come to us when they need to recruit for their own team. We rely on the CRM. A number of our competitors operate using the various job boards CV databases. The problem with that is that those individuals aren't necessarily, they tend to be individuals who everyone's got access to, and therefore you get involved in CV races and problems with the clients, whereas most of our database is with people who we've known for a number of years. We're lucky we're 10 years old. So we nurture that database and ensure that they're the people we're working with. We spend a lot of time and money on tracking performance of staff. We utilise currently a third-party product which links to our CRM Voyager, and that not only has the niceties which our consultants enjoy, where their names will flash up on a big screen in the office when they fill a vacancy, but more seriously, it tracks all the KPIs that are important to running a company and ensuring that our staff are performing well. It's staying with the social media, the way that's developing. We, as I mentioned, have been with Voyager for quite some time, and I think the new Infinity product is going that next step, which is required. The professional product's been fantastic, but there's been limitations, especially with LinkedIn, but the new Infinity product is solving those issues. I think there's the personality tools of the recruiter. They've got to be a good people person. They need to be professional, but I think one of the most important things is then the backup of the company. I invest heavily in the technology side of things. They need the tools of a very good CRM to be able to support their day-to-day duties. Obviously there's the tools of advertising, all the bits and pieces that I supply in the back end for the company, but ultimately for a good recruiter to function well, I believe they've got to have the technology behind them. I think one of the most important things is being on call. Like anything, things can go wrong, and when things do go wrong, you want obviously the support to be there. Certainly in the years we've been trading, having used Voyager in a previous company, when we came here, it was always the move we would make, and I think 10 years on, it's probably testament to the support that's always been there. If ever anything goes awry, it's always dealt with very quickly.